Well, that took way too long. This computer is getting worse by the day because Windows 11 is getting worse by the minute. I was ready to go and everything just froze. And it froze not as if there was the computer was chugging out something. It just froze. There was nothing chugging out, nothing happening. It just completely froze. I had to force turn off, turn it back on, do it again. The game looked like crap. And it takes way too long. Do I have anyone? Oh, wait, you're already there. Okay, so that's that. Okay. And now you're going to go there. All right. Anyway, so it's Shilla, not Scylla. Mispronouncing it. Sorry about that. But yeah, Harriet Tubman, here we go, man. Let's try to get to the next age. And let's try to get some more settlement cap space. We want to keep everyone happy. I would like for them to attempt war at me, but I'm most likely not going to win this game at all. And I say that because I just know how this game plays. So do I want to get... Which one was... You're already a city. Okay, so you're already a city. I already have 2 cities. About to do some bronze working. We got some decent science per turn. We have no real culture per turn. Now, to be fair, this is not a cultural type group, it's a diplomatic group. I'll take that. And let's start building a little bit of an army. Okay, we're getting closer to Silk Roads. So as I was saying, there is a serious condition happening here in my area where apparently a blizzard is coming. Just out of absolutely nowhere, a blizzard's coming. So there was talk of a little bit of snowfall, and now suddenly we have a blizzard coming. So it's not going to stop me from my project next week. We're going to still be doing that. I hope it doesn't deter me from working, which it will. Got to see what's going on with that. Okay, let's buy some buildings, get some money to spare. But should be okay. It's just, it's really just obnoxious. We're at the end of February. We've had to deal with frigid temperatures for weeks and snow that didn't want to go away for over a month. It's still not gone. It's finally going away. We had rain and 40 degrees yesterday, and it's going to be about 50 today, and then we get hit with what apparently is going to be about a foot of snow falling down for a matter of 36 hours. Can you get the... You can get the Oracle. Let me see something. You can get the Oracle too. So let's get that. Alright. I have a lot of influence. Let's do something with it. Let's have a local festival with you as I'm stealing your technology. Let's have a ginseng agreement with you. As I was saying, Harriet Tubman is such a bit of forbidden fruit because she can piss you off all you want. You do not want to start a war with her. You start a war with her, you're gonna be eating shit. Oh yeah, definitely. Especially now that I was able to get to procure, if you will, the Gate of All Nations, because now, with the war support I get from that memento, now I'm at +7 war support. We'll do that because I'm trying to build a wonder. All trade routes between your allies. Yeah, we want that. We want more production. Ooh, that's a lot of production. Yeah, we have enough. Well, hold on. Let me try to get you. Yeah, you upgraded, so now you're all upgraded. You're upgraded. All right, there we go. I have 3 wonders. Right? I have the Great Stele. I have Gate of All Nations. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I have that. The Emil Bell. Can't afford anything right now. Let me think. Is there any other spot? He took Lindsay. Oh no, wait, that is. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. He is the Han. I thought he was Confucius. I thought Confucius was the Han. I could improve trade relations at some point. Yeah, if you're up against Friedrich Baroque, just keep building wonders in your capital if you can. Yep, they took it. Oracle's kind of rough. Okay, let's get a barracks. For some reason, the barracks works well with the library. I don't know why. Okay, and I stole technology. That's wonderful. There's the technology I stole. Let's see. Can I get the Colosseum? Nope. Cool. Man, they just take your shit. Don't I have a monument somewhere? Or did I already build? I know the monument here. Was built on the capital itself.
Inventor.
Alright, what crisis are we gonna get soon? We have 4 of those. Are you guys... What's going on with the war front? Nobody's fighting. Wow, look at that. I'm bringing peace. Oh, look at that. We've got some stragglers still. Appears you don't want to die, man. Unless I get it. But die you shall. Where else can I settle, by the way? I'm like stuck in this little spot here. Now this brings me closer to the distant lands. No, I'm gonna find you. Well, Confucius is barely hanging on here. Looks like the game wants vengeance on him as well. Do I have any other buildings I can buy? I think these... No, you have an altar. Okay, Bulgaria's unlocked. Not going Bulgaria with her. I might go Mongolia, just for the sake of going Mongolia. And then redirecting to the United States. Oh, hey, how are you? Okay, no more of you people. Take a cultural exchange. I should improve... I think it's about time you get a granary. Enough is enough on that front. Not anymore. We're not even in crisis mode yet.
Inventor.
Okay, Pyramid of the Sun hasn't been unlocked yet. Get blessed there. Yeah, we're not done with that yet. Should have gone with a settler. Well, I can just go back and get a settler. Hold on. Well, no, settler might take longer. I want to see if I can get the Colosseum. No one's really pushing this side. Why would I steal technology from him? He is at... Okay. You should probably have looked at that. Assess that better. Yeah, everybody wants to be on her good side, I'll tell you that. Nope, not available. Alrighty. Do have to get another commanding officer. Okay. Borders, yeah, man. Yes, I'm trying to steal tech from guys whose technology is less perturbed than mine is. Or whose science is less perturbed. Can I build it here? Nope. See the market. And then you can just hang here for now. There we go. Which one is this? The plague again? Well, that's fine. The lack of influence could be an issue. This one's kind of tame. Not a huge deal. Let's get, trying to think. I want to get somebody to be a trade outpost. But I think Balo... no, I think Balo would be better. But I want them to get to 13 population. Let me improve upon our trade relations, by the way. Yeah, he's militaristic and diplomatic as well. Tecumte I've never played on this. Now, they're already, as I mentioned, showcasing the new version of this game. So I think I'm going to go with that for now. So it may come sooner than later. Okay, what am I in terms of the Silk Roads? I need 4 more. Okay. 3 more now. Somebody's attacking you. Either that or you have inclement weather. Like a blizzard. Friedrich. We're getting there. Am I getting there? I'm not getting there. I gotta buy a merchant. I wonder if the terracotta army is available. Jade. Let's get a merchant. So yeah, when this gets to 13, I want to turn that into a trade outpost. Wouldn't be amazing if the terracotta army is available. And it is not available, so it would be amazing, yeah. Let's get some happiness in this bitch. Let me see. The amphitheater is not bad. If something like the Pyramid of the Sun has not been built yet, Augustus and Tecumte can easily do it with their yields. So that means it's a land situation. And let's get a harbor. More production means more gold. Or production in towns, anyway. It's not an army, it's something related to the armed forces. Alright, Friedrich jumped over me in science per turn. Let's see. Specialist is okay. I still need some gold production. You don't have an altar. I like culture buildings with happiness buildings. Okay, research collaboration. Well, I am going to get another settler cap spot. Alright, you've been advanced. Oh. And the capitals will produce another settler. And I don't know where that settler will go. You are at war with somebody. Nope, we're not doing it like that. You're not doing it like that. They gotta call war on me. Five tiles could be a problem. We're gonna go see happiness in cities. My cities are pretty damn happy. Okay, just need some extra slots for this. Even with that, though, is there any place I can set? Any place I can send my merchants to? How about here? I haven't seen this settlement, so... Well, the thing is, I don't know who called war against whom, so... Yeah, cultural exchange, man. Absolutely. You get a bowman. Be back in a sec. Alrighty. Hopefully that merchant can get to Confucius. Alrighty. So here we go. Where am I bringing the settler? There doesn't seem to be much room anywhere. Okay. I could master Code of Laws. Mundo Perdido has not been built, but I don't have any tropical anything anywhere. That I already built. Try mastering that. Let's get some walls up. I could go here, yeah, that is a possibility. Unfortunately, I can't get there. Is that distant lands? No, that's... I can't go up on it? Why can't I get over there? That is tropical, by the way. This is just grasslands. No tropical area here. There'd be science on the tiles. And that's just grasslands. I need another wonder.
And there is
Okay, so that's that. I think it's the first one. I'm pretty sure I can't build it. Yep, can't build it. Okay, Academy it is. I'm gonna buy the one here, the Academy here. Yep, right there. No. Losing science. Or something, I'm losing something. I should have probably read that. I can't build the Pyramid of the Sun either, so... Much for that. Let's get... Maintenance units, less gold. Can you really not? Why can't you, though? You just not get on there? There we go. And that's Silk Roads. I'm getting Silk Roads every time now. I have to deal with -10 happiness in my capital. I'm still pretty happy. What's the happiness in the capital? Still 13, jeez. There's a happy capital with a lot of happy campers.
ships.
Navigation's unlocked. This is how you can get through the tech tree with her. Let's get our lighthouses up. That works for me. Alright, so how about I steal tech from him? Because let's do it like this. Let's do some of that. And we'll steal some tech from him. It's not Saida where if you, like, they'll never know, and if you succeed, you get a free boat. It's just, you know, they can find out, obviously, but you're not going to mess with her. Confucius is almost out of the game. Majapit. No room for anything. Okay, I do have room for them, but I don't have them. We have 1 military point, 3 economic points, 1 cultural point, and 1 science point. We got to get that up there. Okay. This is a nice settlement over here. I'll support that for no reason. I never get villas. So I can't get Empire or the Pyramid of the Sun, right? Nope. The game said you're going to have 2 wonders and you're going to be happy with that. I still want you to grow, though. If you can. Yeah, I figured as much. I'll be able to get these 2 codices from mastering mathematics. Somehow I got through that. I don't know how that's possible. And your happiness is sort of low, but you know what? That's a really good specialist. I have never played as Confucius on this. I'm going to go through Confucius on the Chinese tree. You guys one of these days. As I said, I'm going to not post a video on this for a while, about a month. And by that time, hopefully we'll be able to have the new version. And I'll try to go along with it.
After.
And help everybody along with it. I will not be able to do that in time. Oh, nobody built the Sancha Stupa. Fuck Stupa. I'm not going to be able to unlock it though, so forget that. Fuck Stupa. I got to get a galley out here. A couple of galleys. Whoa. Well, I could buy one now. I might as well. Well, it would be a quadrireme. You can't be buried with your money. Definitely. Get some open borders in there. I think another quadrant. Yeah, one turn. Let's keep that happiness up. Did okay here, even without a wonder like that. You need some more buildings. Alright, that's two points for that. I don't think I get a... Well, I'll try it out. You never know. Not gonna have time. So there we are. Let's get some buildings out here. $203 gold per turn at this stage. It's not bad. Oh, the 2 guys that were fighting each other are totally enamored with her. It would make sense. Wow, 411 culture per turn. I'll take the people of Lindsay. Even though it puts me over the cap. It puts me over the cap for like a minute. It's right here. They're not happy. Wait, hold on. You're not happy either. You're pretty damn happy, yeah. You're okay. No, you're okay. Everyone should be somewhat content. There we go. Everybody's content. Despite being over the cap space. It's only going to be for like another turn or two. Whenever that happens, whoever it is that loses that settlement to you doesn't like you as much. Now, as I mentioned, I am not afraid of anyone calling war on me.
After.
Not even close, bud. I want you to. I'm daring you to. And it will take how long for another chariot? What, you're not happy again? Why? Just made you happy. Wow. Okay, must be the cap space. Oh, because I lost the trade route. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Because he took that. That kind of sucks when somebody loses a settlement for you to lose the trade route to it. Because now I just lost 2 resources. Getting ready for the Distant Lands Seek. Okay. No point to it now. I'm gonna get a merchant. No, wait. All right. A pretty decent antiquity. Finished with 229 gold per turn, over 100 culture per turn. It's not
Roots came
403.
from far and wide to sustain the people. By those routes, Shilla's name would travel just as far, and perhaps farther still.
All right. And only 1 point in culture. That's gonna suck. So, like I was saying, I could go. Can I go Mongolia? No. I can go Mongolia. All right. Let's go with the war support. Do that. Let's get something diplomatic. I guess I can do that. That's hers anyway. So, Mongolia is expansionist militaristic. That's the only thing is it doesn't really fit. Songhai fits because, well, she is militaristic. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with Mongolia because I didn't get a chance to use them last time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use them this time, but let's go through them.
A name whispered in the nightmares of the settled lands. The Mongols stand poised to shatter the world and remake it in a new image. With the thunder of bombards and roll of hooves, the hordes come. Lead them, and sow destruction among your enemies.
Alrighty. So, yeah, when you capture a settlement, you get a free cavalry unit, and you gain a point in non-sufficient Orbis legacy path when you control settlement distant lands or conquered one of the homelands. So, if you were to settle on in the distant lands, you get 2 for every one of those, and then if you convert them, I think it's 1. And if you conquer homeland territories, you get 1. Typically, in exploration, if you conquered homeland, it wouldn't do anything. You'd get nothing. Now you get 1. That's if you conquer. We're only going to conquer if somebody wants to start a war with me. Because now they're going to be down +7. More support. Okay. Minus 10% influence, combat strength for your name. That doesn't really matter. I'll go into the militaristic point and expansionist point. I'm going to keep the same cities. I'm going to change the capital. And do I even have a scientific point? I don't think I do. Okay. Okay. Well, now I don't have that free. I don't have that free culture based on just having resources. I have to make up for that. Let's get some merchants. You can get a stone cutter. There we go. Wow, where did Confucius get 4 settlements from? Seek out distant lands. Okay. Like I say, well, I know I got 1 point on culture, but I had 2 points on science. There's no excuse for me to be at 62 science per turn. And I had Silk Roads. There's no excuse for me to be at 133 gold per turn. Especially when I was at 220. The culture I understand dropping, I had 1 cultural point, and most of the culture that I did get per turn was reliant on Sheila's Because we're relying on Sheila's. So you can go. Why don't you just go out? See if you can get to Augustus. Most of the culture per turn I got was based on Sheila's abilities and not hers. So I can understand a drop off on that, but okay, let's stop here. Back on tomorrow with more.